Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as ouch, that one hit him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marwin Gonzalez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Haniger. Gone! Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in, George Springer. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. For Reddick, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. Into the box now, Brian McCann. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, some way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Gene Segura started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Correa is there. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. Coming to the plate now, number 21. He'll take his first hacks here.
Designated hitter,
Ready to
number
deliver.
21.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward
Shortstop.
now, Carlos Correa. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Healy is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Mitch Henniger. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ryan Healy is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Popped up. Altuve is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Robinson Cano, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And Hernandez will go to first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Marwin Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
And this is taken in for the second out. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that. Striding in, Brian McCann. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brian McCann.
Pulled toward right center field. Gordon is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The tag, and he is out.
The batter,
here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Grounded to short. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Nelson
First
Cruz.
pitch on its way from Verlander. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Tony.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now another 0-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Out to short for Segura. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to do.
And the throw is in time to get it. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he's set down 1 away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at bat.
Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Long throw to third, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled straight back.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is...
Throw to the plate goes right by him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Gene Segura is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground is short. Correa has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Josh Reddick
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
4,
Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's going to be a base hit for McCann. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Haniger in pursuit. And foul. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Here's Nelson. Cruz now.
For the Mariners. Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 delivery. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Number 15.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ryan Healy.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa, third trip.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Haniger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex. Mike Morin comes on the pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 64.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. For Altuve, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And another foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Popped high in the air. Segura is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
And that misses ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Jonathan Groniga will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now pitching for Houston.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging into try it again. Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in
Josh Reddick.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Gordon. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Chopped foul wide of first. 0-2, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count. He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in. You can't be too cute either.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The designated hitter
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yulieski Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Haniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now.
For the Mariners. Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hector Rondon is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Hector Rondon.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Now catching, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Kemp comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Please. Now pitching for the Astros.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for Houston, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
James Pazos will be on the mound
Now
to start.
pitching for the Mariners, number 47, James Pazos.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-0 on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Haniger has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to
Left fielder, Tony Kemp.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon is under it, and he makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. And now a pitch on the way. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Into the box, Dwayne Cheney. The winning run is at first base. Brad Peacock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Now to the plate, Ben Gamble. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Fouled back. The 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. this could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Standing in, D. Gordon comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Shortstop
Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Reddick is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Into the box now. Alex
for the Astros. Third baseman number 2. Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Number 9.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hard hit to first. Healy scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. Seager on the move, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
In now, Mitch Haniger, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
Up next for Seattle,
Ryan Healy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in once again, George Springer. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Alex Colomé takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 4.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian McCann. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready on 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
But there to take it in is a... Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone! Santa Maria, game over! Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one-turn.